Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing a Sideshow Collectibles figure from their G.I. Joe line. This is Intelligence Officer, codename Baroness, a very popular character among G.I. Joe fans. And what's interesting is that this is the only female character that Sideshow made for their G.I. Joe line, which I find interesting because I would have thought they would have made a character like Scarlet, who is also a very iconic character for Team G.I. Joe, but for whatever reason they did not. And so the only female character we get is Baroness from Sideshow. So let's jump right in and take a look at this box. Now this is one of their last figures that they made for their G.I. Joe line. And it came out in 2013, so the quality is really good on this one. And I did get the exclusive version, which comes with an extra head sculpt, which is definitely worth picking up if you're going to get this figure. I really love the front of the box. This picture is really cool. We've got Cobra's throne in the background, which I do have. I just got that about a month ago, and I'll be reviewing that pretty soon. And then on the sides, we've got some more great pictures here of Baroness, as well as on the back, as always. There's her card and other figures being advertised. And then inside, I just want to show you this really cool artwork that they did for their later G.I. Joe figures. So that's a really cool picture there. And then to save on time, I took out the packaging already. There's just some extra interchangeable hands here for the figure. You get some interesting ones here. Alright, so that's the box. And let's bring out Baroness now. Alright, well here is Baroness. This is a really cool figure overall. Very hard to get a hold of as well. You're going to pay a lot of money for this one. But she's very unique, and the quality is really, really good on her. Now, she's pretty simplistic. It doesn't come with a whole lot of stuff, but I mean, that fits the character. You wouldn't expect her to come with a ton of equipment. But the stuff that she does come with is very unique. Alright, well, let's take a look at her weapons here for starters. So, right now I've got her holding this rifle. I forget the name of it. But this is unique to Baroness. And that's a really cool weapon. In particular, I really like this pose where she's got it hanging off the hip like that. Now, aiming it is a little trickier. This rifle is so big that she kind of has trouble holding it. I feel like it's more for looks than anything. But there we go. That looks pretty good. And here it is up close. I've got a silencer. Really nice scope. And then, of course, the magazine pops out, as you would expect. Alright, so a great rifle. Like I said, this is unique to her character. And then she also has this Uzi, and it's got a holster. This is really cool. So let me take this out very carefully. Seems to be a little bit delicate. There we go. A little tricky getting that out. Alright, so here's the Uzi. There's not a whole lot of detail on this, but it's still a cool weapon. A very thin magazine. And there she is holding it. Alright, so that's a really cool weapon. I think she looks better with the Uzi, actually. Alright, so those are the two guns that the figure comes with. Now let's take a look at the two head sculpts that you get with this figure. Alright, so here's the original head sculpt. And this looks really good. Great detail. I'm so glad they didn't do flocked hair. I've seen, a lot of other figures with flocked hair, and I'm just not a fan of flocked hair. So I'm so glad that they just did the molded hair. I think that looks so much better as opposed to if she came with flocked. But I love the expression. Looks very, very sinister, like she's up to no good, which fits her character perfectly. And right now, she comes with two pairs of glasses. So she's got the classic rounded glasses, giving her that kind of nerdy look. But that looks really, really good. Now here's the exclusive head sculpt that you get with this figure. And this one's really cool because the wind is blowing her hair. And you can get some really cool poses like that. And then here are the square or rectangular glasses. Also, the expression seems maybe slightly different on the exclusive, but pretty much the same though. But I just love that effect with the hair blowing in the wind. That looks really good. Here's Baroness with the exclusive head sculpt on. That looks really, really good. I personally prefer the exclusive. And for anyone wondering, let me take the glasses off. They're made of a very thin, bendable metal material. So just be careful not to snap them. And here are the round glasses. Oops. And then here are both the head sculpts without the glasses on. Alright, and I went ahead and took out her knife and got her in a cool pose here, holding it. That looks really good. Swapped out one of the hands. So here's the knife that she comes with, and it comes with a nice scabbard. Alright, and we've got some other pouches here in the front, and then two pouches here for extra magazines for the Uzi. They only give you one extra one there. And then there's another pouch over here. And all this is already pretty much assembled for you. You really don't have to mess too much with her outfit besides the weapons and the magazine. And then I love her armor. They did a great job with the armor. The pauldrons look great. The breastplate looks great. And the gauntlets as well. I love the red cobra symbol there in the center. And I wish on the gauntlets they had done the same thing and painted it red. That would have looked great. And same for the belt buckle here. They missed the opportunity to paint that red. That would have really made the armor pop even more. So I'm not sure why they did that, or why they didn't do it. Maybe it was just laziness, but yeah, that was definitely a missed opportunity for the armor. But overall, the armor looks fantastic. I love how this looks. And here's the leg armor. We've got the knee guards here and the shin guards. These look really, really good. A lot of straps on there. And I love this leather leg armor here. This looks fantastic. Great quality here. And then lastly, we've got her boots, and these look really good as well. Alright guys, well I think that's everything to show for Baroness. This is a really impressive figure. I'm really glad I picked her up, and I wish they had made Scarlet or Jinx. That would have been great, but like I said, unfortunately this is the only female character they made for their G.I. Joe line. But if you're collecting these G.I. Joe figures and you really need to pick up Baroness, this is a great figure, and she looks so good next to Destro and Cobra Commander, especially with the throne in the background. So definitely would recommend this. And like I said, if you're going to get this one, go ahead and get the exclusive version, which comes with this great extra head sculpt. And just be warned that you are going to pay a pretty hefty price for Baroness. I paid close to $300 for her, but that was because of the head sculpt. But this one is rare, and the price unfortunately has been jacked up because of that. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the end. I'll show her on her display stand, and I'll see you next time.